I said I wouldn't anything else about the Jay Slater incident, but there's been more of these lives, and they've aroused our suspicions again, just by simply these witnesses talking. And it's just, what are they saying? I mean, do they want us to make more videos? Because this is what it's reigniting. Once again, we go back to the mysterious, the far away from the strip, the Airbnb. And Ayub and Rocky were talking. Somebody called in. I've got the video, and I'll let you decide. But this is what I think about more people being there the night before, which there's nothing wrong with. But it just arouses suspicions, and I'll go into it further. So make that drink, step on in, and welcome to Our Dance Reviews and True Crime. If you can hear a noise in the background, oh, Rosie, she's making an appearance again. Do you think it's suspicious, all these goings on? Let's get into it. Come on, Rosie. Right, so Ayub, he had a question of, was there anyone else there apart from Jay? Well, she did ask whether Jay was there the night before the fateful morning. And Ayub said no, but he said other people were there. What other people? So it was indicated that they were possibly, by Rocky said baddies or something. He said it in I don't know, childish way. Baddies, says, oh look, baddies, I don't know. That was what I got from it. So baddies we said were possible ladies, and they didn't want to talk about the ladies, but however, were they? Because he was asked whether people were there the night before, and we've seen the photographs on the steps, the stones. There was LK there was somebody else there, possibly someone else taking the photograph. We don't know, but we know that was the night before. So therefore, there was more than these baddies, these girls, these bad girls. There were more people. So why keep it a secret?
Guys, can I ask you a question?
Go on, love. You're in the box, you might as well make use of it. We're being interactive.
You are so polite. Other than you two and Jay, did anyone else stay at the Airbnb, or did anybody else turn up afterwards?
I mean, we had guests the night before also, like, you know what I'm saying? But we're not going to go too deep into that because we're not tellers, you know what I'm saying? Whereas
Was Jay there the night before as well?
No, I just said other people there.
You two and some other people. Was Jay there the night before as well?
No, I just said other people there.
You two and some other people.
Yeah.
Oh, but the night in question, when Jay stayed at yours, did anyone else turn up?
It wasn't even night. It was like morning, like, you know what I'm saying? It's early morning. Like, it wasn't even night. Yeah, we're not trying to. Of course, I know the guests. What are you on about, Squiggles? Like, we're not inviting random bots to ours. Do you know what I mean? I'm connected in the whole of the UK. Like, do you know what I'm saying? There you go. Stop saying things like that. Come on.
Other than you two and Jay, did anyone else stay at the Airbnb, or did anybody else turn up afterwards?
I mean, we had guests the night before also, like, you know what I'm saying? But we're not going to go too deep into that because we're not tellers, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I know everything there. Yeah. I mean, I know everything. Yeah, we have a respect.
It just adds to suspicions. Before that, in the other podcast, the Central Club podcast, he mentioned that he wouldn't infringe and let people know about anyone else's business. And you wouldn't, if you've been inside, especially, you have some sort of a moralistic upfront of not squealing. Certainly, when you don't want other people to know that you've squealed. But we do know in history that people, criminals, normal people, gangsters, they do squeal. Because it's easy for them. If you're going to get a life sentence, and not a life sentence, you'd rather have not a life sentence, wouldn't you? And squeal. Besides the point. So it was just his reaction of, yeah, there were people there the night before. Well, this is significant. This is a big... Can I call it a case now? Can I still call it a case? Let's call it accident. A big accident. Yeah, big accident. And the surrounds of it are suspicious. So wouldn't you want to mention and clear everybody from the night before? The ex-criminals, the big age grat boys. You got 40-year-olds, 30-year-olds, and 26-year-olds. Did you know them before? What were you doing there? What were they doing at the Airbnb? It's all significant. So say they are ladies. They got lucky. They got these ladies back. Aren't they witnesses? Aren't they key witnesses? Don't they need to come out? Wouldn't they know things? Especially if the others were there. LK, aka they used to call you Stabber, I think. I don't know. Come on and let us know if that's right. What were you doing? These are the people that don't talk. He was said to be Rocky's boy. Ayub said LK was Rocky's boy. Don't know what you mean by that, his boy, young. He's a lot younger than him, because you wouldn't know him personally with the age gap, really. It just doesn't make sense. It's like you and Brandon. You knew Brandon before. How did you know Brandon before? He's 19, isn't he? He was 19. You were 29, 30. It just doesn't add up. Why you would know him before that? You must have known his family, because it would have been, before that, it would have been 17, 16, 15. He would have been really young in Tenerife. I understand that cannabis sales in the cafe is legal over there. It's legal, but you wouldn't talk about it back here because it's a bit moralistic back here. But maybe something was going on about that. Maybe you were discussing the ins and outs of selling that legally with other people that want to make some coin. Maybe there's a little bit of coin in that. Maybe there's some under-the-counter things around that cannabis. You know certain people, you have certain other connections, and you can keep it quiet. It's a sort of a frontage, isn't it, cannabis? It's a frontage business for other things. I'm not saying they're all involved in crimes. They're not. People that are selling drugs, any drugs, cocaine, heroin, they're not necessarily gangster types or hard men. Yeah, because you've got taxers used to go in. Don't know if they still do, but in my day, taxers used to go in and rob all the drugs and rob all the money because they acted with force. Only people didn't do that. What they were told, they got a few slaps. Might have got a bit more than that. Might have got topped, slotted. That's a tax man. So the dealers weren't always Mr. Big, but they normally had a backing, an insurance. They normally knew someone else. So if they got taxed by a tax man, they put the word out to someone else. Maybe give them half of whatever the money was to recover it or to stop it happening again. They employed another bad person, might be another tax man, changed sides onto the drug dealer's side, who knows. But the night before just keeps running through my mind. Very significant who they were. Why are you keeping quiet if you've got nothing to hide? Why not mention who the girls were, their ages? I don't know, maybe not name them, just put us in the picture. What it was, what was going on, what were the other guys doing up there, we taking photos. Most of them, including Rocky and yourself, Ayub, I don't get it, what the significance was. The significance was, I don't know what it was in a little pokey little Airbnb up there that's it's just not. The watch from yesterday, the watch. Just want to clear it up, clear a picture. So the picture at the airport that might have been fake, we don't know. It showed apparently Jay not wearing a watch. And then we saw the Snapchat picture, or a Snapchat picture in Tenerife of Jay boasting about a watch. Looked like it didn't look like this one. This one's a useful one. It's got GPS on there for whatever exercise you're doing, even when you're in a gym, outside the gym, GPS, it records everything. A Rolex, I wouldn't want a Rolex, even if I paid outright for it. A real one, I wouldn't want one. I wouldn't want an AP watch. It just tells the time, doesn't it? Maybe it has a date on there. Doesn't do anything. This one does everything. It's a GPS, what do they call it? GPS, don't want to say the make because I'm not advertising for them anymore. But come on. Let's get real. So Jay was wearing a watch and he was boasting about a Rolexy type looking watch. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty neutral. So did he buy it from a looky man on the beach and he was boasting about it? Or did he steal it? Or did he buy it cheaply? I don't know. We don't know. We really don't know. We're just saying that at the airport he didn't have a watch and there he had a watch and he was kind of hanging down and he was boasting about it. But what is going on? What is going on? The more lives there are, the more it pokes in, and we can't stop talking about this damn case. With respect to the family, with respect to the deceased, we all feel that. There are other cases we want to talk about. When we get time to talk about it, we want to talk about other cases. We don't want to gel on about this one. Can't we put it to closure with not just giving bits and pieces of information that's suspicious? Just spread it out there. Who were they the night before? What was the build-up right from the off? Why did you go out there in the first place? If it wasn't for that concert, if it wasn't mixing with the others, how did you mix with the others if you didn't know them? I don't know. Who rang you at the Airbnb when Jay went missing? You said, Rocky said, Lucy came round. She did say, she didn't come round, then she said she did. And then you said you got a phone call. You said you got a phone call that let you know that Jay was missing. And you said, your mate. Who's your mate? So Brandon, was it? Is he your mate or is he too young? Is it that your mate or was it another mate? Was it Brad? What? Who was it? Just say who it was. They're allowed to call you. It's legal. So therefore, why are you not saying who that was? It just seems suspicious. You could just say, couldn't you? Oh, so-and-so. Tom, not Tom Hilton, might be, who knows. There's another story, there's another suspicion, but he needs to clear his name, doesn't he? Come on, more lives and talk about it with people. But who? Tom Jones? Who? Bob Smith? Who called you? Your mate? Don't say my mate, just say who it is. You already slipped up, didn't you, when you said at the Airbnb that Jay's mate asked you for a charger. Oh no, it wasn't Jay's mate. Oh, Jay's mate was sleeping. Oh no, not Jay's mate. Jay was sleeping. And you already slipped up there. So somebody else there at that time. And you don't want to say who it was. Don't know why. There we go. Just wanted to put that out there, put down in the thoughts. Sorry, it was a bit hectic, that one. It is just frustrating. And I make nothing out of these videos really, peanuts. I mean, I don't cover anything, no expenses. I don't make money to try and make their living, try and make their ends meet. I should be really, shouldn't I really? Because I've got to work, I've got big bills to pay, The house is just, it's a money pit in bills and rip-off water bills and electric bills. They just charge me too much, especially in this damn country of the UK. It's got some good points. Anyway, we've got to be positive, haven't we? We've got to be positive. Yeah. So please like and subscribe if you do find this, I don't like to say interesting, if you find it good to talk about things and have a reaction video or 2 or 3. And also my other channel that I keep mentioning, Dom's Courtroom. I think I need 3 to get to 500 subs. I don't do lives, but you can do lives from then and people can appreciate you and throw you a pound or 2. But I've never got any time really. In lives you have to pinpoint at a certain time. I want to do lives. And I was asked to do TikTok lives from an agency, but you've got to pinpoint the time and pin yourself down and everything else. I'm so busy all the time that I don't always have that time, but I intend to do it at some point. And I'll get into contact with this agency. I don't know much about TikTok. I'm hardly ever in. I'm dipping in and out. I need to maybe open up social media. And there are other social media channels and names, and maybe I need to look at those as well. Please, thank you for your support, any views and all the comments. I try to read them all, I don't get around to them all, but I do appreciate you, the viewers, and also I appreciate your health and well-being as well. So remember, as always, please, when you go to bed, don't have any nasty dreams. And you take care. Thank you for watching. And Rosie says, woof.